Mansfield Park by Jane Austen, published in 1814, is a nuanced exploration of social conventions, morality, and the complexities of love. The novel centers around Fanny Price, a poor and meek young girl sent to live with her wealthy relatives at Mansfield Park. As Fanny grows up within the refined but morally ambiguous world of Mansfield, she navigates issues of class, virtue, and the conflicting expectations placed upon her. The story begins with Fanny's arrival at Mansfield Park at the tender age of 10. She is welcomed by her wealthy relatives, the Bertrams, but immediately recognizes her lower status within the family hierarchy. Sir Thomas Bertram, the patriarch, is a distant figure, and Lady Bertram is a languid and indifferent mother. Fanny's primary allies are her kind cousin Edmund Bertram and her cousin's sister, Julia. As Fanny adapts to life at Mansfield Park, she becomes an observer of the complex relationships and social dynamics that define the household. The Bertram children, including the vivacious Maria and the flirtatious Julia, are preoccupied with societal expectations, romantic entanglements, and the pursuit of marriage. Fanny, however, remains on the fringes, often overlooked and undervalued. The narrative takes a significant turn with the arrival of the charming and sophisticated Crawford siblings, Henry and Mary. The Crawfords inject a sense of vivacity and excitement into the lives of the Bertram siblings, creating an atmosphere of flirtation and intrigue. Mary Crawford, in particular, captures the attention of the eligible men at Mansfield Park, including Edmund and the wealthy but morally ambiguous Henry. As the story unfolds, Fanny becomes a silent witness to the romantic entanglements and moral dilemmas that arise within the Mansfield Park community. Her cousin Edmund becomes enamored with Mary Crawford, while Maria and Julia Bertram vie for the attention of the charismatic Henry. Fanny, guided by her moral compass and keen sense of virtue, observes the unfolding drama with a mixture of discomfort and concern. The narrative explores the theme of moral integrity, with Fanny emerging as a paragon of virtue in contrast to the more worldly and pragmatic characters. Fanny's steadfast adherence to her principles is tested when Henry Crawford expresses his romantic interest in her. Despite the allure of wealth and social status, Fanny remains true to her values, rejecting Henry's advances in choosing moral integrity over a potentially advantageous match. Fanny's steadfastness and moral clarity further isolate her within the Mansfield Park community. She becomes a target for manipulation and criticism, particularly from her Aunt Norris, who resents Fanny's refusal of Henry Crawford's proposal. Fanny's journey becomes a poignant exploration of the challenges faced by a principled individual in a society driven by social expectations and material gain. The narrative takes a dramatic turn when the characters embark on a theatrical production, further complicating the romantic entanglements within Mansfield Park. The performance becomes a metaphorical stage for the characters' inner conflicts and desires, leading to revelations and consequences that reverberate through the second half of the novel. One of the pivotal moments in the story is the scandalous elopement of Maria Bertram and Henry Crawford. The event shocks the Mansfield Park community and exposes the moral shortcomings of certain characters. Fanny, once again, emerges as a beacon of virtue, steadfast in her convictions despite the moral turpitude surrounding her. As Mansfield Park grapples with the fallout of the scandal, Fanny's fortunes take an unexpected turn. Sir Thomas Bertram, recognizing Fanny's virtues and integrity, offers her a chance to return to her family in Portsmouth. Fanny's departure from Mansfield Park marks a significant transition in the narrative, highlighting her growth and resilience in the face of societal challenges. The story continues with Fanny's return to Portsmouth, where she grapples with the contrasting lifestyles of Mansfield Park and her humble origins. Fanny's interactions with her family, especially her lively but impoverished siblings, provide a stark contrast to the refined but morally ambiguous world she left behind. The narrative reaches its climax when Fanny is unexpectedly summoned back to Mansfield Park. The Bertrams are in disarray, with the consequences of their actions weighing heavily on the family. Fanny's return becomes a catalyst for reflection and redemption as the characters confront the consequences of their choices. In the resolution of the story, Fanny's moral steadfastness is rewarded. The Crawfords face the consequences of their actions, and Edmund Bertram realizes the true worth of Fanny's virtues. The narrative concludes with Fanny and Edmund's union, a union founded on mutual respect, shared values, and a recognition of the importance of moral integrity in matters of the heart. Mansfield Park is a novel that delves into the moral complexities of its characters and the societal expectations that shape their lives. Fanny Price's journey from a marginalized and overlooked young girl to a woman of virtue and integrity serves as the novel's moral center. Through Fanny's experiences, Jane Austen critiques the moral shortcomings of the society in which she lives, offering a nuanced exploration of the intersection between personal principles and societal expectations. In summary, Mansfield Park by Jane Austen is a novel that weaves together themes of love, morality, and societal expectations. Fanny Price's journey through the refined yet morally ambiguous world of Mansfield Park showcases Austen's keen observations and insights into human nature. The novel's exploration of virtue, societal critique, and the triumph of moral integrity makes it a timeless and thought-provoking work in the canon of Jane Austen's novels.